Hey everyone, so it's Christmas week. I have my ugly Christmas sweater on and I'm getting ready to make Biscochitos. Thought I would bring you guys along. Got all my ingredients already measured out and set up. I also have my wine, which is necessary when baking. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do is you need to get a pound of lard. This Morel Snowcap lard is the best. Trust me, when I first made Biscochitos, I was kind of real nervous about the amount of lard that goes into these cookies, but I promise they're delicious and this is what makes them so good. So you're going to get your lard, throw it in your bowl. Next, you're gonna get your sugar. And so you're going to use 1.5 cups of sugar. Throw that in there. And then you're going to get your anise seed, and you are going to get 2 teaspoons of that.
It's anise.
Okay, so after you combine those ingredients, you're going to put it in your mixer, and you're going to cream the ingredients. Once you have that creamed, you're going to add in your 2 eggs. So you add in your eggs. You're going to mix those in as well. Once you have that nice and mixed up, you're going to get 6 cups of flour. You're going to get 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Throw that in together. 1 teaspoon of salt. Got that together. And then now you're going to get this flour mixture along with 1/2 cup of brandy. According to my sister, I used the cheap stuff, but this is what I have. So this is what we got to use. So we're gonna go ahead and add in the flour mixture and the brandy until we get a nice dough formed. Okay, so after you let it mix up, you're gonna lightly flour your space where you're going to roll your dough out. You're gonna just go ahead and dump your dough out. And you're just going to knead it together for just a few moments. And that means that our oven is ready. It's nice and preheated. You're going to want to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Now I'm going to take this big ball of dough, kind of put it to the side, and I'm just going to work with small chunks at a time. Good, making sure you have a nice floured surface. So the sticking. You're going to roll your dough out. Roll my rolling pin here. Now you just want to roll it out. You want to go about 1/2 inch thick. You want to make sure you get it nice and even so your cookies bake evenly. Okay, some people use cookie cutters, and And I found that the easiest way to get my consistent size cookies and to get them in a perfect circle is to use a cup as my cookie cutter. So I'm just going to take a little glass cup and I'm just going to use that to cut out my cookie dough. All right, so now you have your cookies all cut out on your cookie sheet. And now the most important part, in a separate plate or bowl, whatever's easiest, you're gonna combine about 1/4 cup sugar and about 1 tablespoon of cinnamon to create this cinnamon sugar mixture, which I've already done. And you're just going to get your cookies, the dough, and you're going to lightly pat it into the cinnamon sugar on both sides. And then back onto the pan. Okay, and now they're ready to go in the oven. You're gonna wanna put them in the oven at 350 degrees and they're gonna bake for about 10 to 12 minutes. You want to just keep your eye on them until you get the right cooking time. You want them to be nice and golden brown. You definitely don't want to burn these. So into the oven they go. The first batch, next batch is going into the oven. This is what the first batch looks like. Nice golden brown, top and bottom. So now we just let those cool. And then now we're just gonna repeat the process a couple dozen more times until we finish off all of the dough. And I'll let you guys know when I'm finished about how many cookies I get out of this one batch. Finally finished baking all the Biscochitos. I ended up making 2 of the batches, which turned out to be around 11 dozen. Just one of the batches made about 5.5 dozen. So definitely makes a lot of cookies. So if you have been looking for a really good Biscochito recipe, I would highly recommend this one. I've been using it for the last several years. Just delicious, perfect for Santa, perfect for coffee. Let me know if you try this recipe, what you think, and we'll see you next time.